Alright guys, I'm back. We're a little late. That's okay. That's part of the fun. I took a nap. My legs got really sore and I had to lay down for a bit and I fell asleep and the rest is history. Alright. We're doing more Dan Vasc. This one's called Black Wind, Fire and Steel, featuring Louis I don't know how. Mariutti. Louis Mariutti. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But apparently it's a Manowar cover. I've heard of Manowar. I've heard the name. I've never listened to any of their stuff. So this should be interesting. Let's get it done. Let's go. I want to hear some Manowar. Alright. That's all that has to be said. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much for requesting these songs. Let's clean this up and let's just jump into it. Ooh. I want loud.
Full moon's light is calling me, my kingdom lies within. The mist is soul and lions harbored by the talisman. The ecstasy of battle takes me where the falcons fly. Immortal youth was rented me, I would never die. Born of black wind, fire and steel. Born of black wind, fire and steel. Born to teach them all to heal. Born of black wind, fire and steel. Powered by the hammers of the giants of the world. I can see titles, I'm the overlord. Single combat, I await my
Breathe, boy, breathe.
Hey, my friends, holy crap, what just happened? For the 2 or 3 of you who still don't know him, that gentleman is Luis Mariutti. He was a founding member of the power metal classic band Angra and subsequently Shaman. And I've covered both of these bands here in the channel, and needless to say, it is an epic experience to have him here doing this Manowar song with me. He was very gracious to accept my challenge to play Black Wind, Fire and Steel without a pick. So guys, please, those of you who speak Brazilian Portuguese, go check his channel. He and his wife Fernanda do an amazing job with a lot of cool content there. I think you will dig it. Link will be in the description. I believe they are posting making up of the recordings for this video on their channel today. As you guys know, I'm all about music that gives you power, so you can have yourself an epic day. See you soon.
Okay. This guy trips me out, man. He has such a powerful voice and such an intense stare, but such a kind face. It's weird and cool at the same time. I don't understand it. I like this guy. This guy, Dan is the man. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that before. But fantastic. Did you hear how long he held that note for at the end? I was like, all right, dude. Like, you're gonna bust a blood vessel or something. Like, take a breath. I was worried. I was literally worried for him. That was insane. Holy shit. And I noticed in this song, they only showed the bass guitar, the bass part. I could hear during the chorus another guitar that was playing, you know, the melody, the rhythm, whatever you want to call it. And there was drums. Never showed the drums. But for the first part of the song, I was like pretty convinced. Is this going to be just him and a bass? And then I started diving in deeper and hearing the other parts that weren't being shown. So it kind of tricked me for a minute. But what a good song. And if that's Manowar, I like Manowar. That was fantastic. Now I want to hear some Manowar. I've never heard Manowar. Alright. I'll catch my breath and get off here, upload this because I'm late, and I'll see you beautiful people in the morning. See you then.